Okay, uh, usually when we present our information to show how things would be manufactured, we like to show exploded or assembly drawings because that can help you think a lot about manufacture. Now, when you're drawing in Fusion, you need to make sure you do something specifically when you're extruding extra parts from another part to make sure that those parts stay separate. Okay, if we look at my bodies here, if I open that up, I've got body one and I've got this part here. Now, if I want to draw another piece connected to that, so let's say I was going to make a four-sided box, for example, I'm going to draw another rectangle on the surface of that. I'm going to start here. I know my material is 10 millimeters, so I'm going to put 10 into there, and obviously this needs to be the same size as the piece I'm drawing on because I want it to extend from that. I'm going to stop that sketch. Now I'm going to extrude that shape out to a specified length. Let's say it's 70. Now, what Fusion automatically thinks you want to do if you draw something from something else is you want to join it. Now we don't want that. We want it to be a new body. That keeps it as a separate piece. And if I click on new body, a good way to double check that you've done the right thing is when you click OK, you should see a second body come up here like that. Alright? Now, it's good practice to maybe change the names of this to side 1 and side 2 and things like that to make it nice and easy for you. Now, if I go back into that feature there, if I had left it at join, if I click OK, it now becomes one thing and there's only one body here. But I don't want that. So if you make a mistake and you've joined it, you go, oh no, that's one body, you can go back down to your timeline. If you hover over one of these extruders, there's the first extrude I made, there's the second, I can right click that and go to edit feature and I can change that to a new body, OK that, and then it comes back to being a new body here. You can do that at any point during your drawing. If your timeline is all the way along here and it's massive and you realize that you didn't do that for one of your parts, go over your timeline, and if you hover over the extrude little icon here, you'll see what part that corresponds to. So you can find the right one, right click it, edit feature, and you can change it back to new body, and then that should help you separate your pieces out if you forgot to do that earlier on.